Patrick Cantlay's impressive comeback after several career-threatening tragedies. Patrick Cantlay was number one on the World Golf Amateur ranking for 55 consecutive weeks before turning pro. A series of career-threatening events almost marred the golfer's beautiful career, but he's fought his way back to the top. In today's video, we'll look at the American professional golfer's career, wins on tour, and life triumphs. Welcome to Golf Links. Don't forget, subscribe to this channel to get notifications on new video drops. Patrick Cantlay was born on the 17th of March 1992 to Steve and Colleen Nayland Cantlay in Long Beach, California. The 30-year-old professional golfer has 3 siblings, a sister Caroline, and 2 brothers, Nick and Jack Cantlay. Patrick began playing golf as early as 3 years old. He attended high school at Servite High School, an all-male private Catholic school in Los Angeles, California. Cantlay won the California High School State Championship during his senior year. In Patrick Cantlay's freshman year at the University of Los Angeles, he bagged several notable amateur golf awards. Cantlay was the Jack Nicklaus Player of the Year and the Pac-10 Player of the Year. He also won the Haskins Award for the Most Outstanding College Golfer and the Phil Mickelson Award as GCAA's National Freshman of the Year. During the 2011 U.S. Open held at the Congressional Country Golf Club in Maryland, Cantlay finished tied for 21st, shooting rounds of 70 and 72, finishing as low amateur. Cantlay ascended to the number 1 spot on the amateur world golf rankings and to this day holds the record for most consecutive week appearances at the number 1 spot, holding down the spot for 54 weeks. He also held the record for most total weeks at the number 1 spot with 55, a record shattered by Jon Rahm with his 60 total weeks at the top. In June of the same year, Patrick shot a 60 at the Travelers Championship to set a course record at the TPC River Highlands in Trammell, Connecticut. In 2012, with 2 years remaining in college, Patrick Cantlay turned professional. Shortly after turning pro, Cantlay announced he was signing with Excel Sports Management Group and Mark Steinberg, the same management group as Tiger Woods. A week after turning professional, Cantlay signed a sponsorship deal with Titleist. He has been loyal to the golf company ever since. Every club in his bag is Titleist. Cantlay also wears Hugo Boss tees and FootJoy shoes to complete his golfing attire when on tour. Cantlay made his professional debut at the 2012 Travelers Championship and missed the cut. Cantlay earned his first paycheck as a golfer at the AT&T National, where he tied for 66th. 2013 to 2016 was a rough period for the 5'10", 160-pound golfer. In May, while warming up on the range, Cantlay sustained a back injury that was later diagnosed to be a stress fracture in his L5 vertebrae. He said in an interview with Mike Stachura, "It happened in an instant. When I made a swing on the range at Colonial, it felt like a knife had been stuck in my back. Completely out of nowhere. I hadn't known a pain like that before, not even when I broke my wrist in 8th grade. This was a stress fracture on my spine, and the only cure was a whole lot of rest." Due to this injury, the American golfer only participated in 5 events in the 2013 season and 1 in 2014. Cantlay didn't appear in any event in the 2015 and 2016 seasons, playing only 9 events in 3 years. Still, it was about to get darker, and a tragedy was on the horizon. Don't forget to hit the like button if you're enjoying this video. According to Patrick Cantlay, one of the people who made a significant impact on his life, helping him balance his perspective, was Chris Roth. Roth was Patrick's high school best friend turned caddy. Chris Roth was killed in a hit-and-run accident while the pair were crossing an intersection in Newport Beach, California. The killer was eventually caught and sentenced to prison. It was a crushing blow for Cantlay. He said to Mike Stachura, "Being as discouraged as I was, it took someone as positive as Chris to get me off the couch. Nothing made sense after Chris's accident. As tough as it was to see a future in golf before Chris was killed, it was even tougher to see anything after he was gone. And not having golf to turn to made it 10 times worse." The introverted golfer always kept a small circle, and to lose someone as influential as Chris during that period took him into depression, he said. "Nothing will ever make me feel okay again. Time just heals it or numbs it a little bit." Jamie Mulligan, Cantlay's coach since he was 7 years old, knew his healing process was both emotional and physical. The process to get back on tour had begun. In his second start to the 2017 season, Patrick Cantlay finished runner-up at the Valspar Championship held at the Copperhead Course in Florida, where he earned his PGA Tour card. By the end of 2017, Patrick was the first player since Tiger Woods to reach the Tour Championship in 12 or fewer starts. Cantlay won his first PGA Tour title at the 2018 Shriners Hospital for Children Open, securing his PGA Tour card for the following season. Patrick Cantlay met his current caddy, Matt Minister, at the 2018 AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. Minister had been a caddy for over 20 years and had caddied for Golf Hall of Famer Nick Price. Minister got a call asking if he could caddy for Cantlay, who had been off the golf course for 3 years. He said yes. Minister described the first season together with Cantlay as being sensitive and awkward, with Cantlay often saying, "Chris would do this or that," but the pair seemed to have developed their own relationship, as Minister said this when speaking to the press. "Patrick doesn't need to do anything but be himself and play golf. I have to pay attention to figure out what he needs, and he doesn't need a lot. He's really good at decision-making, and he obviously hits it well." Cantlay confirmed that the pair has a great relationship with lots of mutual respect. He said, "Matt does such a great job making everything easy for me. We have a great relationship on and off the course. I know I can always depend on him." In 2019, Cantlay won his second PGA Tour title at the Memorial Tournament in Dublin, Ohio. He shot a final round 64 to come back from a 4-stroke deficit against Martin Kaymer. In December, Cantlay was selected to represent the United States at the 2019 President's Cup held at Australia's Royal Melbourne Golf Club. Cantlay went 3-2-0, winning his Sunday singles match against Joaquin Niemann. The COVID-19 pandemic caused the 2020 edition of the Zozo Championship to be moved from Japan to the Sherwood Country Club in Thousand Oaks, California. Cantlay won the event by 1 stroke over Jon Rahm and Justin Thomas. The American golfer's career was on the fast track to making a comeback. In the early days of 2021, Patrick Cantlay fired 20 birdies, including an 11-under par final round 61, to post a 22-under total at the American Express. Cantlay became the first golfer since 1983 to make 20 or more birdies on the last 2 rounds of a non-major PGA Tour event. In June, Cantlay defeated Colin Morikawa in a playoff match to win the Memorial Tournament. Cantlay won the BMW Championship on the 6th hole of a sudden death playoff against Bryson DeChambeau. This was Cantlay's 5th PGA Tour title and 3rd of the season. Cantlay won the 2021 Tour Championship held at East Lake Golf Club in Atlanta, Georgia, by 1 stroke over Jon Rahm. This victory earned him the PGA Tour's largest bonus of $15 million and the FedEx Cup. Cantlay was also part of the U.S. team that won the 2021 Ryder Cup 19-9 at Whistling Straits in Kohler, Wisconsin. This was his debut at the event, and he went 3-0-1, including a win in his Sunday singles match against Shane Lowry. The professional golfer nicknamed Patty Ice has begun to find his way back from nowhere. Cantlay was voted the 2021 PGA Tour Player of the Year, a triumph that eclipsed his sad journey from 2013 to 2016 and capped his rise to the top. Cantlay has total career earnings of $24,412,470 and a net worth of $18 million. At 30 years of age, there's definitely more to come, especially after signing major championship deals from Goldman Sachs and Lexus. The golfer lives in North Palm Beach, Florida, and is currently dating former model Nikki Guidish. The pair was first seen together at the 2021 Memorial Tournament. Nikki is a pharmacist at the Palm Beach Pharmaceuticals. Patrick Cantlay is an avid reader who spends most of his time reading books or watching movies. He's also a major sports fan. The American golfer runs the Patrick Cantlay Foundation, which he set up to help junior golfers achieve their dreams.